Hey, so I try to clear up some disk storage space on my computer, so hopefully this works. Hopefully it doesn't cut out randomly like 20 minutes in. Although I don't know, this video will probably be under 20 minutes. We'll see. We'll see how long I talk. But just wanted to make a video on biology and just wanted to talk about just how like ridiculously complex biology is. It's incredibly complicated. And like I mean that's something that I really have been learning, I'd say, over the past number of years since I was in a bus accident and had a concussion. That's one thing it definitely taught me. It was like, wow, okay, my body, like the human body is very, very complex, like incredibly complex. And like I really don't understand it. I really don't understand biology. And I think very few people can actually claim a deep understanding of biology. Um, the hyperbrain, hyperbody theory is something I've talked about a fair bit. Um, it's definitely right, or at least mostly right, and like it's quite accurate. It's correct, I would say. But so kind of keeping that in mind, I mean, it's definitely true that a lot of people are more prone to overexcitabilities. Neurodivergent people, we could say, such as myself, and that's, I mean, for better or for worse. I mean, God doesn't make mistakes, though. I can tell you that. So there's that. But the big thing, I guess the big point I'm trying to get across, though, is just like it is incredibly complicated, complex, I would say. Like maybe it's not complicated, but it's just complex. If you kind of see what I mean. Yeah, I think that's the right way of putting it. I mean, like even with what Wim Hof showed in various labs back in the day, I don't know, decades ago, I guess at this point, two decades ago maybe, and yeah, I think it was like the early 2000s. Yeah, I want to say 2003 was maybe when they started kind of studying him and his physiology. But yeah, like it just, I mean, the doctors were very surprised. It didn't, and first they said, "Oh, he's a genetic freak. He's an outlier." But then, like, eventually they studied his twin brother, who's genetically 100% the same genetically, but still not able to withstand the cold like Wim Hof, and so he proved it. It's training. It's not genetics. Like it's training. So, I mean, yeah, he literally proved it, and so because they studied both of them, and they're like, well, this person's physiology, Wim Hof, reacts differently to the cold than his twin brother, who's genetically identical. And so, anyway, that's goes to show how just like absurdly complex the human body is. But that's also amazing, right? The human body is amazing. Our bodies have this ability to heal themselves. And oftentimes they need kind of help, you could say. But yeah, I mean, like red light therapy, for example, is pretty awesome. I've done that a couple times. It's pretty awesome. Especially if you take methylene blue before, because it absorbs more of the red light, basically. And it's pretty awesome. The science behind it is pretty sick, but pretty amazing. But even and Wim Hof breathing too, which I've started doing deep breathing more. Not quite Wim Hof breathing. I need to do Wim Hof breathing again, but deep breathing, just doing that like 30 times or 20 to 30 times, and then breathing out all the way, holding your breath for as long as you can, then taking a deep breath and holding it for like 10 seconds. It's basically one round of Wim Hof breathing. It's amazing. Like it's incredible, really. And yeah, and it can be healing because our bodies we have this innate ability to sort of heal ourselves in a way. I mean, it's because God designed our bodies that way, but it's incredible. I mean, it's something we can do and should do if we're suffering from psychopathology of some kind or physical pathology of any kind. I mean, there's a variety of practices, therapies that we can kind of incorporate into our lives or experiment with. The one I talk about a lot is psilocybin mushrooms, and I guess psychedelics in general. Though I've only tried shrooms, so but yeah, I mean, deep breathing is incredible though too. Just that, I mean, it is. It's amazing. It's really, the Wim Hof method's really good. It's really good. You got to be careful, just like with shrooms, Don't be stupid. Like, don't do Wim Hof breathing in water or behind the wheel while you're driving a car or doing anything dangerous. Like, don't do that. But if you're on the couch or in your bed, it's great. It's perfect. It's amazing. It really is. I need to start doing it again. But yeah, so and I'd say the human mind has a similar capability to kind of heal itself or kind of correct itself. I mean, I basically figured out mental disorders, or technically, psychopathologies, which includes mental disorders. I mean, so it's all right here. And again, maybe there's some part of it that's missing. As far as I can tell, this is complete. As far as I can tell, could be wrong. Haven't gotten much feedback, but And then here's the subsequent formula. Yeah, so you can read that if you'd like. But oh wait, this is too big. Hold on, let me show you again. Here's the model, which you can read, and then the naturally emerging formula, 5-step. I think technically 3-step formula. You can read that too. So anyway, but yeah, so it's it's pretty awesome. It's really good. I think I'm not too attached to it because at the end of the day, I'm just searching for truth, really. So maybe my TBP model does need to be added to or changed a bit. I don't know. Maybe that's fine if so. But yeah. So yeah, biology, incredibly complex, but amazing. And we can't understand it. There are various categories that can help us understand biology. The most obvious one that for some stupid reason is still debated and talked about is male and female. But then we got the endocrine system, the immune system, the cardiovascular system, the muscular skeletal system. What else is there? I mean, the organs, right? Different blood types. There's different stuff that makes up our blood. What is it? I'm blanking out here. Plasma is one of them, the most common one, right? Yeah, but then, of course, white blood cells and red blood cells, which cold exposure significantly increases white blood cells. So that's good to know. I need to buy an ice bath soon once I get the money, but I get paid in about 4 days. So anyway, but of course, it seems kind of strange to talk about the human body without mentioning chakras, which are connected to the body and help energy flow throughout the body. So you got the root chakra, the what's it called? Sorry, I'm a bit tired right now. I didn't sleep too well last night, but I didn't quite get enough sleep because the sun rises so dang early. But anyway, the root chakra, we got the solar plexus, we got heart chakra. Hold on, I missed one of them. Root chakra, the one above that. What is that called? Creativity chakra. I can't remember. Solar plexus chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra, and crown chakra. Which all basically just help energy flow throughout the body. They can become dysfunctional and blocked, and that causes issues, whether mental or physical. The mind and body are inextricably linked. So speaking of the mind, not to mention the brain, which is a part of the body, but it's, and what is it? We have 30 times more glia cells than neurons. Pretty sure. Yeah, I read that in Chase Hughes' book. It's pretty crazy, but we got myelin sheath, we got dendrites, just a neuron itself is complicated, like crazy. Axons, cell body. Of course, within other cells, we've got the nucleus, just within, I guess brain cells too, any cell has a nucleus, and, we got protons, neutrons, electrons. What else about brain cells? Roughly 86 billion neurons in the brain, which is absurd, but yeah. Of course, it's separated into various lobes, which all have their functions, but they all kind of work together. Sometimes not so well, but, well, again, going back to shrooms, psilocybin mushrooms can kind of help all those regions connect together, and it's kind of why, that's why you can experience synesthesia, which I kind of have, by the way. If I didn't have OCD, I would have synesthesia. And sometimes my OCD kind of goes away temporarily, and then I experience, like what it's like to have synesthesia. So anyway, but I've experienced it on shrooms too. So anyway, but yeah, so the brain is absurdly complex and just incredible. I mean, it's plastic, first of all, so like that's pretty amazing. Like it can change. Your brain can change, definitely. Like I will tell you that definitely from not just what the science says, but from experience. I can tell you that, like, very much so. The brain is very malleable, so and there's different states of consciousness, right, which have a lot to do with that. That's why hypnosis is so dang powerful, because it's an altered state of consciousness, and like things that normally could not be done can be done in that altered state of consciousness, which either for better or worse, it depends on the intentions of the hypnotist. So, but I mean, so it's pretty amazing though. It's remarkable biology, and atheists say, "Oh, there's no God." It's like, really? All that complexity, all that design, and you think, "Oh, just what is it?" Oh my gosh, I saw this. Let's see if I can find it. I saw this on Facebook. Whoops. Where is it? Yeah. Huh. Interesting. But where's yes, this one. This wasn't the exact one. This is this one is the one I saw, I think. Yeah. I like this. I like it. Oh wait, you can't see it again. Gosh, I always forget, man. It's a habit I have to build. This right here. I like it a lot. But yeah. So anyway, I know Sabrina Walt is an atheist, but and people have their reasons. I get it, but shoot, I'd probably be an atheist if I hadn't been fortunate enough to grow up in a Christian home. But so yeah, I mean, and I've also heard the voice of God, which helps. So that helps too. It's like, but anyway, so all right, I think that's pretty good for biology. So yeah, God bless. Have a good day.